welcome back, guys and girls. So, a lot's happened since you've seen a last uploaded part. We have significantly upgraded our inventory. We are at a very healthy cap number as well. We have picked up some special weapons, some weapons we didn't have last time. Quick, powerful pipe pistol. Um, we picked up a few other weapons, but I've literally what I've done is most of them, because some of them are a lot of extra weight. I've just basically put them into storage. Apparel's still pretty much the same. I'm gonna try and get the rest of the Minutemen color paint, so we can go full Minutemen armor in terms of power armor, and then obviously we are very healthy of cores. I've bought quite a fair few, up to 24 now. I think last time we're probably about 10. I ended up buying about 10 and then finding 4 out in the wasteland. So we've got quite a lot of missions we can choose from. I did spend a majority of the last 2 parts uploaded. I was doing missions for the Minutemen, the railroad, and there was like literally 14 missions where you've got to put a transponder, like a receiver sort of thing, out in the wasteland. There's 14 different locations. It takes for absolute ever. And then I was doing missions also. I don't know if I recorded much of it. I can't exactly remember. But I was doing missions for the Minutemen as well, but they just keep spawning. They're just almost exactly the same mission. It's like every time you clear one settlement, there's another one that pops up, and then something else happens, and it's all very repetitive. So I kind of did that about 10 to 12 times. Not complaining because I got some loot out of it, but it's just I was like, I'm gonna not just keep doing this because it's just getting to a bit boring. We still haven't started the Brotherhood missions, and I was currently doing a few missions in Diamond City. I think the next one we're probably going to do is find Nick Valentine. That starts the sort of trail to finding information about your son and whatnot. So I'm tempted to start doing this next. We did like close a lot of the miscellaneous missions. There's about 5 for Diamond City. Just simple things like collecting paint and whatnot. Done all that. Obviously the Brotherhood. There's 2 Brotherhood missions there. There is this mission. This is the Diamond Mine mission, Diamond City, sorry. And it's basically just you've got to meet a guy in a dugout at 6 p.m. It's basically trying to help boost somebody's confidence with fighting and stuff. So probably going to leave that and pick up the Nick Valentine mission because we need to go to a specific area, and it's going to be a lot to dive into. So I'm probably going to go and start this mission now, and then we'll see where we go from that. So we kind of trying to dive into it a little bit. There's just so much to do. You kind of forget how much entails into this game itself. Like it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy going out into the wasteland, fighting and upgrading, and obviously don't always survive and stuff like that. But obviously most of that I don't put in just purely because it's not necessarily interesting to watch unless I get some weird death. Like I was fighting a raider camp, and they one of the guys had a fat man, so the mini nuke gun, and he ended up shooting me with it. And it kept spawning that same scenario, and I just couldn't get out. For some reason, I couldn't get out of it. It probably took me about 3 or 4 deaths to kind of then, as soon as it spawned, I had to like literally sprint somewhere and just try and get out of that whole situation, which is kind of bizarre. But managed to make it happen. So obviously I have changed my companion as well. Now I have got Deacon, who is the railroad agent. He likes to change his outfits once in a while. Now he's acting as a Diamond City guard. Before he had like a wig and a pair of glasses on. So interested to see that he keeps changing his attire. Kind of cool as well at the same time. So yeah, we're kind of we're making strides into the game. So it's a massive game. To get everything done, I mean, I do want to try and 100% this game, but there's so much that has to be done.
Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak.
This is going to be fucking fun.
What does he do? Lock.
Yeah, this is all going to kick off in here, so I probably won't talk now because obviously there's going to be a lot of dialogue that happens. Need to swap this up. Keep leaving on the same because obviously what I've been trying to do is flick through my weapons as I'm going through the wasteland. So 1 minute I'll have my missile launcher out, the next minute I'll go onto like a plasma gun, the next minute onto a cryo gun or whatever. Just flicking between everything to kind of try and give myself a little bit more of a variation. And I keep forgetting to change everything. However, I keep using the missile launcher just because it's purely the easiest thing to use. It tends to take out enemies a lot quicker. It tends to be a lot more fun to shoot them with this because you watch them explode and their body and everything goes everywhere. So probably also need to what I have been trying to do, but it's just proven to take a while, is get all the necessary upgrades. So like I need to get like I've got science perk level 1 and armor perk. I need to get my armor perk up to like level 5, and then I could probably go to the max level of power armor. It's obviously going to take me a minute. I'm probably going to do that off as much as I can, off like filming, just purely because it takes so long to do it. Let's switch just now and see what weapons we've got. So yeah, that's probably kind of the idea. I might even include it in, but it's just obviously it's not necessarily doing anything specific. It's more I need to kind of keep getting the level ups and stuff. So it's probably going to take me out. I think I need perk chart wise of a quick nose. Armor, where is it? There it is. So yeah, I'm on level 1 armor and I need to get up to level 4. So basically the next rank is level 13, then it's 25. I can get them. The last one is 39, so that's going to take me a while to get to that. But if I can get to level 3, I could do majority of the proper upgrades that I want to do, which is kind of the idea, to get to that level. Because obviously we haven't really faced any death claws yet. We haven't really faced any like irradiated animals that are kind of harder to fight. We haven't really got to that kind of progress bit of the game. Obviously, eventually we are going to get there. More missions we take on Brotherhood-wise and whatever, because the two sort of combining stories of the Brotherhood are going to take a while to get done as well. So I'm trying to get most of it done in parts. So like I'm trying to do all the Minutemen bits and bobs now, Diamond City at the same time. Obviously, once we start diving into Nick Valentine's missions, I'm probably going to slow that down a bit once I've rescued him. And done a few little bits with him. I'm not going to dive too far into it because I don't want to progress the main story bit to the end. I want to save that. But I'm not fussed, however. It's just, obviously, you don't want to kind of... It's a bit pants with it. Yeah, I need to change this gun. See, some of these guns are okay, but some of them are just not. There's another shotgun. Slugman's 45 pistol, run damage perk as well. We'll go laser. Yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to try to kind of do, is not go too far into the main bit where, you know, we've locked most of the factions at the moment, which is good. However, I want to keep it to the point where that's kind of before we make, you know, obviously we have to make that crucial decision which faction we're going to choose, if it's going to be the Minutemen, Railroad, or we're going to go with the Institute, or we're going to go with Brotherhood. I haven't made that decision yet. Normally, I said before in the previous thing, I go with the Brotherhood because just purely the missions, you get a lot better loot and whatnot. However, I want to maybe try something a little bit different, but we'll see. It just depends. So as we get a bit further in the game, then we'll start making that decision, what we're going to do and who we're going to go with. But for now, it's just kind of just trying to level up, have a bit of fun, unlock most of the story arcs, complete some of them. But obviously, I'm not going to get to the point where if it forces me to make a decision of who, like if I oh, we're going to go after somebody. I'm not going to do that until I've got everything unlocked. It's just going to take a bit of time, but it is what it is. I enjoy doing it. Obviously, I'm just trying to find good things to film. It's obviously I don't want to film everything from start to finish because not everything is that interesting. If you get what I mean, like you could watch me playing this game for probably a better part of like 30 hours, and some of it would just be like things that you don't really need to see, like traveling and upgrading and stuff like that. Things like that. Just I don't really think people find them that appealing. And it takes forever to upgrade on this game, especially if you're trying to, get from literally like one perk. If you, depending on what perks you choose, like me, I've just decided to actually pay attention. So like, so I've just leveled up again, which is good. I've just normally pay attention to like the main ones. I don't never go for like the armor perks, and I think, well, I want to try something a little different. So I want to try and lock every perk, which is normally what you can do in the game. I think I've done it before. I locked every perk. However, I want to try and upgrade all my armor and stuff this time. I want to try and actually do it to a point where it's actually a lot better. The D can change his outfit again already. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, I like this gun. I probably want to maybe get the I can't remember what the perk's called, but there's another perk where you can upgrade all your weapons as well. I'm tempted to try and upgrade that as well, so I can get my weapons up to a better level as well. Not just the armor. Obviously the armor helps, but because obviously the armor becomes to a point where, like now you can see, like I'm on red. The legs are some are slightly damaged and some are majorly damaged, and that's just because purely they're not at high enough a level. I'm only on B. Obviously the tier is A, B, A to F, I think the tier is, and I'm at the lowest tier, so I kind of need to get it all up as well, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Just a little bit of work, takes a little bit of time, but like I say, if I can get the armor perk up to level 3 and 4, I should be able to upgrade all of my armor to like the highest level, and we shouldn't have as many issues in terms of fighting people and repairs and whatnot. We'll take that new quantum. But yeah, in terms of everything else now, like I was saying before, I was a bit annoyed by the level of weapons and whatnot that I had, and bullets and stuff. I'm now in a majorly healthy position. Plus I have enough caps to go out and buy stuff that I need to actually keep it steady. Again, range on this gun isn't great either. I mean, I'll probably end up picking up a plasma gun at some point. The plasma guns are probably a lot better than these guns. But again, I probably won't pick up a decent one until we sort of dive into the Institute side of stuff. The Institute tends to have all the sort of futuristically kind of the power-based sort of weapons, like the laser pistols or whatever. I tend to go for them a lot more in this game than I do then go for like machine guns or whatnot. I do like the rocket launchers and stuff like that, but I tend to go for the lasery based kind of weapons before. So just give it a quick save. We're at 114 here. We're going to probably get into a lot of fighting here. We should be able to get some good loot in here as well. Hopefully be able to get a fusion core in here as well, just to add another one to the pot.
Hello? Hey, lights out. Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're alone.
Let's pretty straightforward that. Yeah, the fusion core is more likely going to be downstairs somewhere, but let's just clear out this out these rooms and stuff, and we can start making our way down to find where Nick Valentine is. We've got some toolboxes and stuff. Like I say, there's so much little bits, it takes up so much time. Like you, again, I really like the loot idea of loot-based games.
Nice.
Obviously, but there comes like a trade off with that. It becomes like a trade off with that. It's just where you end up spending so much time. That's why I don't really spend too much time on building settlements and stuff. I think that one recording that I did before,
No
I
way
was
to do
like,
this.
oh, I was literally doing a. I think it took me about 3 hours to get the Sanctuary Hills base up to like a level where you could start receiving people to come and like basically like settle there and whatnot. It took absolutely ages, and that was why I did it off stream just purely because I know how long it takes. But I did that off stream, and I think it took 2 or 3 hours just to get that up to a level where you cleared everything, built stuff. So it is a lengthy game in terms of that respect. I do enjoy that kind of aspect, but again, it's not always good content to film. So, however, like main missions wise, they tend to be a bit more fun. People deal with them in different ways and whatnot. Let's have a little mooch around, see if we can find this key, but it's probably going to make us end up going through the whole of this pissing thing. We've got to go away through it anyway, because I'm pretty sure Nick Valentine is at the bottom anyway. Not that I'm arsed, so we'll take some of that purified water. Let's crack on. Okay. So that's one thing I haven't really done on this game either, is I haven't checked out any of the other vaults. I will probably try and make it a separate episode where I'll just literally go around and try and find as many vaults as I can, and then try and get more fusion cores, just literally so I can put them all on the map saying, oh, I've unlocked this vault and that. There's quite a lot of them, so...
Some construction job. No.
I mean, these enemies are fairly straightforward to take care of, even though my armor is absolutely crippled. We should have some steel that we can use to repair most of it. So I'm not too worried about that. I mean, once we go back to Diamond City, we can literally upgrade everything back to where it needs to be. Oh, there you are. Wonder where he was. I mean, Deacon's probably a better companion, to be fair. He's a much better companion than, what's his name, freaking Preston. I just really get aggravated with Preston. Like, when he's supposed to be helping you, he dips off everywhere, and you never really freaking see him until it's too late. And then he'd turn up and be like, oh yeah, we took care of that. Whereas Deacon, he's always kind of like right at the forefront of fighting. I mean, let me know in the comments what your opinions are. If you've played this game, who you feel is the what the fuck? Yeah, you ain't no left trigger when you're dead, man. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you who you think is the every time I try and speak, it just keeps happening. Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think is the best companion to have in the game. I've unlocked most of them at the moment. We've did the Piper like initiation thing, so now we can use her. Even though I haven't used her yet. We might try and advance that storyline and become her partner or whatever. But that's something we'll do a little bit further down the line. What's going on here? Man, I've used absolutely cake's worth of bullets on this. Cell parts in this gun. It was on like 300 something. That's on like 52. Maybe it's because my shooting is absolutely abysmal. It's taking me about 90 bullets to hit any target. Yeah, let me know who you think is your favourite, or you think is probably the more beneficial, beneficial character to use. What the? That wasn't supposed to happen. However, I'm going to take a shortcut to the bottom. Here we are. So yeah, this is probably going to be a smaller part. It's probably going to be about a half an hour part today. Normally I do about an hour. To be fair, I've just uploaded a couple of videos that have took absolutely ages. I'd probably had about 2.5, 3 hours worth of content, and I've actually it's dialed down to like basically 2 hour episodes, just purely because a lot of it was just like traveling, moving, doing this, doing that. The most frustrating parts of the game is trying to get from one place to the other. Even if you fast travel, it still takes.
More time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his exact words. Then he struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book? But I never... Oh no. I gotta smooth this over. Fast. What?
Yeah, so you just go ahead, mate. You just go have some fun. And you wait for me. What? Okay, which one will go? Key. This one then. Seems like everything needs a key at the moment. We don't literally have anything. Means we're now gonna have to go and find that key. Whatever that might be is another willow. Well, Dino's dead. So I'm guessing that key's going to be on somebody of importance, but I don't really see anybody else knocking about. Let's just see if we can find somebody. I need to be a bit careful because obviously last time I fell through that big fucking hole. It's generally got to keep the key knocking about somewhere, isn't there? Oh, I didn't mean to fucking... See, I hate that when you accidentally do that and end up outside. The piss take. Let's go back in. So yeah, that's all. What we kind of need to do is find that key so we can open the main door and then go and save Mr. Valentine, and then we can get some good loot, because I think you have there's a good bit of dialects between you and that skinny Malone. So as soon as we get to that bit, I'll probably just end up quieting off the comms until we come back in and end the episode. So from now, I'll probably just mute it, and you can just enjoy what comes next. So yeah, we'll recap after.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we can... About 3 minutes. What?
There we go.
Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb. An old private eye.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout. Hold up, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. Where the heck is he? Who's there?
Hey, Valentine.
Let's keep moving. We'll talk once we're out.
You got guts. Head.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you.
Winning, that is. Whenever you're done corpse squat, pick up.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Who?
Got him!
They left anything useful for
Oh,
us.
I saw something. Booming. Ooh, I gotta loosen up. I got the fidgets. Hey.
Which one of you bugs said you saw something?
Am I freaking seeing things?
Here, hey, step back.
Fighting it.
Got a nice pair of shoes for you.
This we made that look easy.
Think you know this?
Good.
I mean, I'm not saying it's
Again.
correct.
Nothing. Low rent trash.
And you know, of course, Mayor. I mean, I was, as to read, I have a statement from the.
The boss says hello.
Hiding.
Well, be my foe.
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
Every second you hide, I just get madder.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic. But don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old...
We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with
Skinny
this, right?
Malone. Think he's lighter or heavier with all those holes? Bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. It's going to be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface. That Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
So that's going to wrap this kind of mad and chaotic kind of episode. Probably just a small one that would be, obviously I don't want to dive straight into that next Nick Valentine mission, but I wanted to get this one done. So what we're probably going to end up doing next is I'm either going to try and find all of the vaults on the map and just try and loot them and have them all, you know, on the map just so you can see that they're there. And then what we might try and do is dive into, we'll probably do that confidence of a man, and then we'll probably start the Brotherhood missions, support the Brotherhood recon team and the Lost Patrol, get both of them done, and at least once they've done them. So hope you like this one, guys. It's a smaller one than normal, but obviously I want to try and pack as much into the next big one as I can, try and make it as interesting as possible. So I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Sorry for the weird cut there. I kind of was clearing out the Jamaica plane is where we currently still are, and I've obviously had to record this in like sort of split videos, so it's probably sort of like a semi-weird cut, and it will obviously I've just explained that's the reason why. In regards to the update, apparently it's going to be happening around 5 p.m. tomorrow, so I don't know how long it's going to take or how big it's going to be. However, I am quite excited because there's going to be a completely new DLC, sort of. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily deemed as a DLC, but it's going to be a free one that they are going to add a new set of levels, including the Enclave. What do I just get attacked by? I just got it's going to be including the Enclave, which is not in the game. Obviously, now they've added it. It was in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I believe. So I don't know how many missions it's going to be or how much of a quest line it's going to be. However, I know it's going to be added as a new set of things. I've seen a fair few people do breakdowns of the update from Todd Howard, so that's going to be interesting. Plus, apparently, there's going to be a completely whole new graphics overhaul, which will be interesting to see how good it gets rendered up to. So that will be dropping tomorrow about 5. I'd love to go live, but I generally don't have enough subscribers or followers or whatever on that sense, because otherwise I would have done it and we could have all seen it at the same time. But however, I will try and maybe just upload as soon as the update's done, record and drop an update straight away, just so everyone can see it. Obviously, I'm going to try and get as much of the quest lines that I'm doing now done, and then that's kind of where we're at. So what we're going to probably do is finish off clearing out the Jamaica plains, get it ready enough for people to come, and then that'll probably recap this video. It'll just probably be about half an hour, only purely because I'm probably going to try and do a bigger video of getting towards a point where we're obviously leveled up a lot more. I don't know if the update Enclave missions, apparently I believe that's what it's going to be. It's going to be something you can just directly jump into, or you need to kind of get towards the end of the storyline to be able to take them on. I'm not up to date 100% with all the information that's been dropped, but I do know that it's being dropped tomorrow, and that's apparently what's getting added, as well as the graphics overhaul. So it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes and how good it actually is. So kind of excited about that. So hopefully all the Fallout fans out there have been waiting for some sort of added, because I know they've been adding a lot of changes to 76, a lot of DLCs, a graphics overhaul, all of the stuff that needed to be to do to 76 to get it to a point where it's actually a really good game. I generally haven't touched the game. Since I had issues with it, which I might revisit it at some point, but generally all I'm going to be focused on now is getting through Fallout 4, and then eventually add in DLCs, or do that as a separate couple of videos. Far Harbor, Nuka World. I might even add all the others as well. I'm not 100% sure yet. But if I do, I'll probably do all of them in their own separate little, missions and whatnot. And then obviously the DLC, I'll probably try and, if I can jump straight into it, I'll probably cut from what I'm doing in the main missions and go straight into it. So that's kind of like a mini update. I've probably just wasted so much time doing it because I'm still trying to clear out the Jamaica plain, and I still haven't secured the workshop. So there's still some ghouls or something around. Previous to me loading up this record, I've been looking everywhere, and I've just found another 2 in that little sort of garage where the workshop is itself. But generally, I can't find all of them. I don't know where they are. So I don't know how many I'm actually missing, but I must be missing a fair few because I generally can't find them. Oh, there we go. There's one. I don't know how many I'm actually missing, but it must be a fair few. So yeah, there's no indication of how many are left. So that's me just kind of having to look around and just play find out. I haven't been in this room yet, so we'll take some of this stuff, take the brain fungus. So I'm actually recording this on a Wednesday. Obviously, at the moment, I'm a massive sports person, and it's just everything going on. We've got NHL, hockey going on, got basketball going on, got football going on, which is like basically the Premier League, the Championship. English people, or most people that are football fans will probably understand that most of it is coming to an end soon. As Premier League, there's 4 or 5 games left, depending which team you follow. And the Championship, there's 2 or 3 games left, and the rest of the other leagues are virtually the same. So by the end of probably like the second week of May, everything's going to be almost finished. Then you've just got the climax of the Champions League, which is in the semi-final stages. I did previously go to the Manchester City game with one of my friends. He managed to acquire some tickets, and we watched Real Madrid, Man City, and that went into penalties, and that was really good. Kind of a strange one. Man City probably should have won. Better team over the legs. However, Real Madrid found a way to win on penalties, so it just sums up. Okay, so we have done it. It just didn't give me that option before, so that goal must have been the last one. So let's just quickly loot this. I'll probably just condense it, so I'm probably not going to talk, so it just makes it a lot easier. I don't even necessarily have to do the beacon, so we'll just leave that and we'll just go and fast travel to the bit where we need to meet them, just to tell them that we've done it. And I'm going to have to probably report to Preston and 100% guarantee the fact that another mission will pop up. And I'm pretty sure these missions for the minutemen are just like non-stop. I'm pretty sure they just completely keep looping. However, what I was saying is, yeah, I'm going to probably upgrade to a PS5 Pro when they come out, and I'm probably going to end up buying a gaming monitor to go with it. Or depending on the price point, I might even just buy a TV that's still decent amount of graphics. There's some really good curved gaming monitors out there. I've seen one that's 32 inch for about $1,000. It's really good. Plus, I'm going to be getting a PC build done soon, so it makes more sense for me to go for a decent curved gaming monitor when I'm going to have both. And hopefully then I'll be able to start console, not just console gaming, but PC gaming as well. I don't particularly work well with mouse and keyboard, but I'm going to try and learn. If not, I'll probably just get a controller for that, and we'll do it via controller or whatnot. So that's sort of like a mini update. I was supposed to be going to New York in September, but I'm having to rearrange that. So the money that I was probably going to save to go on holiday for that will probably just end up funding.
The Minutemen are on a roll.
Yeah, we'll probably end up funding the project that I want to get done.
Way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway,
here's the kicker.
I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Anywhere close to where I need to be. So yeah, that's probably going to be the idea. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, because in terms of like weapons, bullets, and caps, I'm pretty healthy. Probably not over the top to a point, but I've still got about 15,000 caps. And I've still got a healthy abundance of bullets and whatnot. So let's just see what happens here. Apparently there's trouble, but close by, and it's guaranteed it's going to be halfway across the map.
We could really use your help.
Of course. Just tell me what you need help with.
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Of course can't.
More raiders. Fine.
We really are grateful for the help.
So I don't know if I've necessarily been to this place. I don't think I have, which is going to be good, because at least I'm going to get some new loot. Might be able to get to upgrade some bullets and whatnot. yeah, I'm going to change this weapon, otherwise we're going to end up meeting our maker pretty quickly. Again, that's another thing I also haven't done yet, is got my armor level up. I do have a perk there, so I'm probably going to use it. I want to be able to upgrade my armor set to like level, the best level. I want to try and do that as quick as I can. It's just going to make it a lot easier going forward, because at the moment I'm kind of wasting so much resources on trying to fix this armor constantly, because I'm getting absolutely battered by everything. All these things that just pop up out of absolutely freaking nowhere. Freaking hell, there's everything around here. What is going on? You know what, I ain't got time for this shit. Yeah, I'm not sitting around fighting super mutants and freaking mole lurks and everything. Just ain't got patience for it. Deacon's changed his outfit again. Cool. I'm not saying I dislike it. I think it's kind of a interesting character change.
You know,
It's better than rolling around with freaking Preston anyway. I'm telling you, the guy just constantly gets in my friggin' way, man. Oh, you know, that really went badly. Oh, there. I wonder where the frick I was getting shot from. Yeah, see, my armor's not anywhere near the level it should be at this point. I'm at level 26, I believe.
There now. What do you think?
I don't know. Jumping in shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Sounds like there's a lot of people in here.
Now don't start talking crazy.
I've just got absolutely fucking thrown. I mean, that was pretty savage. I generally thought I had a grenade ready then, but obviously didn't. I mean, it's pretty sadistic that what I just did to that dog, but fuck it. Went up a little bit, didn't it? Cool. I mean, there weren't any kill all your raiders. There weren't hardly any in there. There was only like 2 raiders in there. What? Not complaining, but that was just like stupid. Right, let's loot this place dry, and then we'll see what's next. It just makes me laugh though when it sends you to those little missions like, oh, it's you need to go and clear this place out. So they're just around the corner from us, like it's like 19 miles away. So it's definitely not around the corner. There we go. I was gonna say, we started attacking before, was like definitely at that many.
Ow! It hit my noggin, boss.
Who just? Oh, one of them's got a fat man. That's a dangerous scenario.
I've done this hundreds of times. You think you'll be any different?
Let's just take all of this stuff. Quite a lot of stuff, to be fair.
Disappearing out, huh?
Take all the cigarettes. I'm probably going to sell them. Probably not going to take the alcohol. It's just it consumes too much unnecessary weight. Let's just loot this safe. Okay, so let's just have a little look around, see if there's anything else. Move, Deacon, man.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. No sign of them now.
There's definitely more of them in here. Let's just clear this place out completely.
going down. Grr. That's medicine, right?
Look out.
Tell your friends, you dead bastard.
I love how in this game the awareness to grenades or Molotovs thrown is just absolutely zero awareness. Like you clearly see me throw a grenade that way. Why would you not like even try and move? Find it kind of mental. Let's see if there's anything down here that's decent. Cap stash. Terminal. Let's see if we can unlock this. Okay.
That's it.
So basically just wasting my time doing that. I'll leave that. I was going to cut it out, but what's the point? It's only a couple of seconds extra. I don't even understand why I just wasted my time doing it because I didn't get anything out of it. So just prisoner logs and shit.
Got it.
Oh, take all that though. Makes me laugh as well. Deacon is very, let's say, very critical of when you loot stuff. Pretty much to the point where, like, whereas Preston kind of likes everything, he kind of just is very, not anti everything, but he's very, what you call it? That's what you are. Yeah, it's funny. It gets to a point where he's very like hilarious when he says stuff, like in a kind of funny-ish way. I don't think he means to be an arsehole, but that's where he comes across. It's quite funny. Right, I think we're almost cleared this out now. There's not too many, can't be too many rooms left. That's back where the main room is. Main door. Okay, so this is where we came in. So we just need to kind of swing a left here, just make sure there's nothing down here. And then we're good to go, just see if there's anything else we can loot. I mean, it's a pretty good place to kind of set up if you had the workbench sort of stuff. I mean, I'd say it is a pretty good place to set up. Yeah, we've been down here, so... Yeah, basically it's just the last room. Let me check. I don't think there's going to be much in here. We've got some handcuffs though, take them. We'll take the handcuffs, just have a quick look in here to see if there's anything else. No camera, nothing. So yeah, there's not really much in our house we can loot, so I think we're pretty good to go. Anything in there? No, just, oh actually there's a safe in there. Let's see if we can get in that room. So we'll loot this and then we'll go and report back to Preston and just let him know that we've done mission 1100 of mission, however many it's supposed to fucking be. Too many.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice guns and bullets. Let's unlock this. Ooh. 2 out of 3. Could it be? No. I could just been that in the first place. It's kind of rather annoying.
Sweet.
Evidence locker. Oh, I bet there's some good stuff in that evidence locker. Okay, where's the evidence locker? See if we can find that. Must have already been. Oh, I bet we've already been in there. I bet it was that one looted at the first place. I'll just pick the lock. Yeah, it's got to be 1000% going to be the evidence locker, isn't it? So, right, I think we're done in here. We can dip out now. Let me go back to Preston. I do need to repair my armor because it's pretty bad at this point. Okay. Yeah, we're about ready to wrap this episode up, and then the next one will probably be a slightly bigger one. Hopefully, when I chime back in, there'll be a fair few upgrades for you to see that I've done. Power armor levels, but what I'll do is I'll just do an update at the beginning of the episode. It'll probably take a couple of minutes. Fair enough. Jesus. Well, let's get out of this freaking place before we end up getting into too much of a fight with everything fucking else. Where do I need to go? Huh? Report your cess to these people. Nordhaven Beach. Yeah, and then it'll be report to Preston, and then it'll be the same again. I'm pretty sure it's just a reoccurring cycle. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So let's just report this, and then we'll wrap it.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Yes.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Cheers for the 95 caps for all that effort, thanks. Right, guys and girls, that's what I'm going to wrap. So the next time we come back, it'll probably be upgraded armor and stuff. I'll give you a little like a mini tutorial, a walkthrough, and show you the stuff that we've upgraded from the last time we dropped in. And then hopefully I'll be able to drop a video of the update tomorrow, which is Thursday, the day it's supposed to come out, or on Friday. More than likely probably going to be Friday because I'm going to have to record it and then drop it. And I've still got episodes that are uploading as we speak. There's still 3 episodes that dropped today itself. Well, you probably, at this point, they're all to be uploaded, so you should be able to catch them. All of these episodes will be linked in a series, so you can go start from episode 1 if you want to. I'm a little bit different to everyone else. I don't really tend to have much coordination, and I have only just really started doing this channel, so I'm still kind of learning how to do things in my own way and how I want to present everything. I haven't got to that point yet, so if you like it, give it a subscribe, give me a comment. Everything that helps grow my channel is much appreciated. Bad feedback is also positive as well, so it is what it is. You've got to take the bad with the good with the bad, whatnot. So, okay, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.